U.S. jail inmates attempt to infect themselves with COVID-19 for early release. Los Angeles County Sheriff Alex Villanueva said on May 11 that inmates at LA County jails have been attempting to infect themselves with COVID-19 to try to get released. Video and other evidence gathered from inside the jail showed that inmates hid several items they thought would infect them with the novel coronavirus. In one video, inmates drank from a container contaminated by a coronavirus-positive inmate. They then hid the container from officials, but another inmate found and removed the items, leading to that inmate getting beaten by the ones in on the scheme. Villanueva said, "It is dismaying to realize anyone would intentionally infect themselves." The South China Morning Post reports that 357 inmates have been diagnosed with COVID-19 inside the jail since the start of the coronavirus pandemic. On April 30, that number was only at 115. 117 of the 357 inmates who have been diagnosed with COVID-19 have fully recovered, while 222 are still considered ill. Authorities have begun testing all new inmates, whether or not they show symptoms of COVID-19. They have also released 18 inmates from custody after they tested positive for the disease, but before they could be considered fully recovered according to U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention standards. To prevent the spread of the virus, LA County jails now hold over 11,700 inmates even though they usually hold 17,000. Most of the inmates are kept at Twins Towers, where 205 inmates have tested positive for the disease. Over 4,500 inmates in LA County jails are reportedly under quarantine, with less than 2,000 of those at the North County facility in Castaic City. A class action lawsuit recently filed by two civil rights groups alleges that the LA County and Villanueva have failed to adequately protect inmates from the virus. LA County jail dormitories are supposedly cramped and unsanitary, preventing inmates from practicing social distancing and proper hygiene. Attorney Dan Stormer, a representative of those named in the lawsuit, said, "Prisoners are going to die at an incredible rate unless something is done to address these horrible conditions." According to Southern California Public Radio website LAist, the lawsuit calls for the immediate release of elderly inmates and inmates with medical conditions. However, Villanueva is afraid of putting in danger the community's safety.